and welcome to Jabberjaw. I'm your host, Jessica Dawson Collier, and with me, as always, is Tyson Wheeler Dynus and Matthew David Smith. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, Smith, say that again.
Oh, you're muted, Matt.
You're muted.
I could read those lips.
That was a goddamn for the listening audience.
There you go.
All right. Get the first 22 seconds of wisdom just for myself.
It's fine.
That's fine. Just keep it. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm audible, how are you guys doing?
I'm pretty good. It's
Good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not much going on really. It's kind of and we actually talked last week, so this is like we're doing good as far as
So far,
we're
so
on
good.
schedule, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We should keep it up or something. Maybe.
We should really we try.
We do.
Not hard.
We do try.
We
not very hard, especially in the summertime.
But yeah, it's okay. We're busy in the summer, but we promise you when we can, we do.
That's
we
true.
will. Always.
Yeah.
Always thinking of you fans. Speaking of being busy, what have you guys been up to? Tice, I know you just did something. I don't know if you want to talk about it yet.
Sure. I just had a
gig yesterday.
No. Let's see. Yeah, so I went down to Jefferson City, Missouri to open for this country artist named Bobby Bear Jr. It's also in Guided by Voices, and it was fun. I hadn't played out since 2021, I think, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
cool.
They had a very nice setup. Sat outside. I took a picture of him. No one took a picture of me. And then
I like the picture that your friend took though of a tree.
Yeah. He's like, I couldn't see you. This was in the way.
Fantastic.
I could see you, asshole. But yeah, no, it was fun. I just did 20 minutes and
what was the festival? What was it like? What was it called? Something?
It was just this thing that's a customer appreciation night. And so this guy, they booked Bobby Bear. I think he was a grand and traveling expenses. So anyway, he came in and I actually didn't stay till the end of his set because I had to get back here for an appointment yesterday morning. So that was a Sunday night. So and they were like, "Yo, you got to stay because afterwards we're gonna get barbecue and then we're gonna break out the good whiskey and then we're gonna just hang out all night and drink." I'm like, I gotta get out of here before any of that starts, or I will not go home. So I did.
Oh man,
it's okay.
Sorry, Tice.
I met some really nice people.
Fun.
It's a real nice little hipster vibe down there. And ran into people who knew people I knew and I'd never met, which is weird, but that was cool. And the guy who owns the bar, he used to book for the Blue Note in Columbia for
cool.
like
Nice.
20 years or something.
Oh wow!
So, oh, badass.
So
okay.
he was an aging hipster like we all are, and so we got into a pretty good conversation. But yeah, it was fun. There were probably about 70 people there. And then little kids and someone who was at least 115, 118 years old. I don't know. He was very old. He was in the front and he was bobbing his head. And I don't know if you can hear anything, but he was bobbing his head.
Wow.
Dig it.
But yeah, I stayed with my friend Rich and his partner Shannon's at their house. And so that was cool. And so, yeah, it was fun. It kind of made me want to, I got invited back, so maybe I'll go back next time and play a little bit more. But so that was fun.
Yeah.
I hadn't done that in a long time.
It's great.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
You're being so casual about it. I fucking hate it. This is cool.
Well, so last week, my eye, some of the drops I use for my eye, sometimes if I use them long enough, it infects my eye. So you guys saw what it looked like last week, and so all I could think of was like, fuck, I don't want to perform with my eyes looking like that. And it didn't. I wore these terrible, shitty sunglasses anyway because it was bright outside. But my eye doctor, I saw her yesterday, and I saw her last week when she was going to give me some stuff to take care of the eye, the swelling, and all that kind of stuff, and got it all kind of switched out. But she was like, "Did you make the gig?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot. I told you about that." She's like, "Should I?" She actually said, because I said, "Yeah, I'm going to play a show, and I don't want to do it with this." And she's like, "Oh, did I know this about you?" And I said, "Probably not." And I don't talk about it. So anyway, yeah, so it was cool. I had a good time. It's about 2.5 hours from here, so it was just an easy drive, and yeah. And then we had crazy, crazy storms uh, around these parts, and then
Yes, you have.
also the city's kind of on fire with the whole uh, World Cup hosting in Kansas City.
How
So,
is that, by the way? Like with Kansas City, are you guys able to handle the influx or
well, here's the deal:
TBD?
we got about 500,000 people less than they were expecting. So a bunch of
Oh,
people didn't even come. FIFA reserved a whole shitload of hotel rooms and let go 75% of them
I did hear
like
that.
last
Weird.
week. Well,
Huh.
nobody wants to come over here. ICE has been all over town today, running around, chasing people around.
Assholes.
Yeah.
And like it's like but it's cool. I mean, even though the US isn't playing here, like the English teams here, they're like less than a mile from my house. They rented out a whole hotel, and the
Nice.
restaurant that's attached to it is now specifically for the England team. So yeah, it's kind of neat. So yeah, so that's been kind of interesting considering the Royals were so bad this year. We needed something else to do with. So soccer is the thing, and we even want. I don't know. Did you guys watch the first USA match?
No, I did not. My friends did though that I hung out with this weekend. And they love World Cup. I like it. I like watching it with groups of people, but I'm not a fan, I would say. Football's
Yeah.
fun. It's super fun to watch. I still don't understand it entirely, but it is fun.
There's a bunch of watch parties that are being held around the city, so I'm hoping to go do one of those sometime this week or next week. So
You got to do it. It's
yeah,
it's a blast. Yeah.
seems like it'd be fun. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
what that is. I think that's all I've been doing. So what about
I
you
got
guys?
on that note, Tice, I went to a German match. This was like, God, back in like 2010. And I was in DC with friends, and we went to this German bar, and it was packed to the gills with people.
Yeah,
But if you went upstairs, they were passing around like those long ass German horns that you could go, blow. So one of the German team kicked a goal. I happened to have the giant horn, blew it, also blew it, like did not do well blowing the horn. And people simultaneously were yelling boo and then also goal. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. I laughed so hard. Anyway, good times. Love World Cup. Yeah.
yeah. No, that's the kind of shenanigans I'm looking to get into.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Smith, what have you been doing?
I am not. I just on the World Cup thing. I'm going to be honest here. I'm almost. I was almost over it before it started because like it was just freaking everywhere for so long. It's like every streaming network, it's all they're showing, and it's like just. And I care. It's cool that Kansas City got it because like getting the World Cup,
It
like,
is cool.
that's a big fucking deal. Like it's a
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
it's as big as the Olympics probably, or 90% of the way there. I
for
just
sure.
FIFA's a terrible fucking organization, so
Yeah.
Yes,
I
it is.
gotta get that out there.
Yeah.
That's why. But again, not to, it's really neat. And I'm sure like if the games are around, like it's kind of like a lot of like my coworkers are like really into it, watching games and stuff. So that's really cool. But I just not for me. It's just like
Well,
like seeing.
the ticket prices, even for the nosebleeds here, are just like astronomical. So
Oh,
it's like,
yeah. I bet.
Oh, it's what I heard. Just
mm,
insane, and that's interesting. It'll be interesting to see like if how their overall attendance and that does with the like if people because you're right. Like I think there were even like a couple like teams detained. Well, like I've heard like a couple stories about players being detained and because they think they're immigrants and yeah they are. But they're here to play a game and they're going home.
yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was a good weekend. We went we also to I should have started with this segue, it would have been smoother, but nope, I didn't do that. So we we went to go see Stand by Me, the Stand by Me Q&A, and we also went to that German bar restaurant that you guys went to the time before last we went to. If you guys remember where we went
Oh,
Yep.
downtown,
yes.
Yep.
That place is
and got
great.
yeah the Rathskeller, which is a great old kind of German place. Been there for I don't know a long time.
Yeah, I had
Uh,
a great time there. That's
Those
actually one of
going.
my favorite beer gardens, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it
That's
was
a
the
nice
coolest.
one.
They have a
Yeah.
really cool beer garden. So I will say, if you are in the greater Indianapolis area, that is my recommendation is the beer garden. We did not go to the beer garden. We just went to the bar area and had a ton of food. And I like because they have like the big like glasses to like weigh. I think there must be 32 ounce probably,
Those
32 ounce
Steins.
maybe. Yeah, and they weigh like 7 pounds just in glass, and it's amazing. And so like, and you
Yeah.
feel like you're gonna hurt yourself with it. Um, and you might.
And you
But
might.
no, it was really good. So anyway, the Q&A was really, really fun. They were all like seemed to legitimately like they're not that good enough of actors to be able to pretend that well that they were enjoying themselves that well. So I say that, but no, it was fun. Like we watched the movie, and it was just really just had they I'm trying to think of like kind of some of the better questions. But no, it was just kind of fun. A lot of little asides here and there and comments, and they showed a couple clips of like Corey Feldman, like when he was like really young, being cute with Gary Coleman, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, no, it was really good. And we got the photo taken with him, of course. And I was informed by the fluffer, the prepper, not the
Yeah.
fluffer. Probably the she
I
she
like
like
that you call him the fluffer. I
well,
mean,
they're getting
yeah,
them ready for their and I was
they
walking in,
are
and
essentially fluffing him. Yeah.
and there was one woman, like her job was like she was standing in line, and she's like, Will has anxiety. Don't touch Will. He has anxiety, and that's it. And like so everybody walks through. It's like Will has anxiety. Don't touch Will. I was like, okay. So I did
No, I
not
was
touch
gonna
Will
say
Wheaton.
okay, cool.
You're
I did not touch.
walking up there
He's a
shaking. Yeah.
I love Will Wheaton. He's of the three. He's easily my favorite. But man, he's a tiny boy.
Is he really?
He's a waif of a man. Oh yes, yeah. He was little. I was surprised. Like not that I thought he was
That
hulkingly
surprises
large,
me
but like
too. Yeah.
I figured he was taller, but I just never thought. I mean, he obviously like super thin and everything. I just never thought of him as like smallish in
Smallish.
stature.
Yeah.
Was
Smallish, yeah,
Jerry O'Connell like all about like giving you a hug and like putting
yeah.
you in a
He was
headlock or
he
okay?
was he did not give me a headlock. Oh, it would have been awesome. But you're right. He did lead off by I think they handed this to they handed it you like a pack of cherry Pez, and then he like gave you a handshake, and then Corey Feldman. I don't remember meeting Corey Feldman, and I think that's kind of the way it should be. Like even
Good.
though it only happened like a few days ago, because I just
Yeah.
don't remember what happened. It was all this every like the sort of like piece of Corey Feldman flashed in front of my mind in like 3 seconds, and I got all the Feldman at
Fair.
once,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like from like mouth to like what's up with youth, and so yeah, well, sorry. I don't know if that was a call back to his. Somebody did, however, I will say this, and this I'm actually glad I mentioned. Glad I mentioned this is that the merch booth. I was okay. Like they had Vern's shirt you could buy, and they had the comb, which I thought was pretty cute. It had the line
Hmm.
not getting atrocious. We probably would have said, but as part of his deal, Corey Feldman did negotiate that there was a little corner in like the banner, when they put up the kind of the merch thing, is a little corner, and it was like Corey's music. So they made
No.
explicitly sure not to mention that it was not all of their music. This was Corey's music.
Right.
I like that. But he still put amongst the items he was selling, and I knew about this because like he's trying to been selling them for years. It's like a box set of his greatest work. $300 at the
Oh
merch
my.
booth. And like this dude, like probably three or four it rows in front of us, like purchased it. So I was just like, wow. I was like, so Corey Feldman was in a great mood all night because
I bet.
I legitimately think he was like so thrilled that someone bought his box set. Anybody? Great child actor, not much of a musician, but you know what? It was still awesome to kind of see him in the flesh because fucking he's in Goonies and Stand by Me. He's in like
Yeah.
two of my like top five movies of all time.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, really really neat experience. And yeah, no, we had a couple nice days down at the cabin. Kathy's sister and brother-in-law came up on
Nice.
Sunday night briefly, and we got to hang out with them and have dinner. And yeah, no, it was a nice little weekend, and I like apparently we're getting shit storms too because like I keep hearing about it and I just got like an email from my electrical company like warning me about it. So I was like, wow, for tomorrow. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, something must be too. So when did storms go through KC area? Was that
Well, the really bad one was Saturday night. So I was kind of thread the needle because early came wave in, and of course it was going east. So and that's where I was headed. So I waited for the first one to pass, and then I kind of got in between. But they had 90 to 100-mile-an-hour winds here, and like like a bunch of our trees are so fucking dead. And I mean, I just want to. If I owned this property, I would just chop them down. But because every time it blows like 5 miles an hour, 10 to 20 limbs come falling down. And now, of course, I've got this giant queso fresco who's like, yes, because he's like half gardener. He loves it. And so he just will carry him around and drag it around the yard. And then just shit falls off. And I'm like, God damn it. So anyway, sorry, that was a little.
no, it's fine because
I love
I've
the
also
rant.
had it with limbs. I am fucking sick of tree limbs. Like I'm sick of picking them up. I'm sick. I just no because like there's some of them are cool, but most of them are gross and there's bugs on them. I don't like them one bit. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
The tree in our front yard has some form of tree leprosy, I think. I don't know what happened to it, but it's got like this dried moss all over it and then just holes like it's been attacked by termites or woodpeckers or rabid.
Oof.
Anyway, so like, something happens just and of course it's like I don't know. It's this far away from our neighbor's property, so it's my job to pick up the limbs and I'm just like, God damn it. But anyway, I'll burn the whole thing down before we leave here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anyway.
Are you legally allowed to say that, Tyson? I don't know. Uh,
We
Metaphoric,
don't edit the show, Tice. Come on. Take it
metaphorically,
back.
you
wink,
know this.
wink.
Don't edit
Metaphorically
the show.
speaking, yeah. God,
Uh,
that would be such a level of
Uh,
commitment for us. I mean, we barely stitch two pieces together if we don't get them in one take. So we're certainly not going to go back and edit the shit out of the
no, God, no.
show.
no.
Doing
You
it
want the
live,
that's
always.
always, always.
I'm still, if I need help burying a body, I'm still coming to you two. So let's just,
That's
yeah,
Always.
I think
Anytime.
that owe that
Yep.
to the fans too.
Yep.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
Look no further.
that's our first meetup. Yeah.
Yeah, Jabberjaw presents an empty grave. Will it stay empty? I don't
Oh,
Oh,
know.
I don't
that'll get us
know.
into the
We
top
shall
10. Yeah.
see. Yeah. In a nice jail cell for
Uh,
3.
Yeah, for three.
Actually, that would be. I don't know. Do they do that? Do they allow the
Maybe they'll make an exception
do
because
podcasters go to
that's how
prison
we'll make
together
it. We'll
like
make
in
it after we
Goodfellas? Yeah,
finally go to jail. Yeah. So we'll see.
Seinfeld season finale or series finale all over again.
that's right. That's right.
Oh wow. I'm thought about that in a minute.
What are you up
Very
to,
cool.
Dawson? What have you been up to?
I went to one of our friends from Newcastle in the UK was in town this past weekend, Paul. And so this was his first time like spending some time in Colorado. So, and he's really good friends with Chris Caldwell, who's one of my besties. And so we got tickets to Thievery Corporation at Red Rocks. And we went over to Chris and Carrie Ann's house to enjoy the World Cup. And it was the Netherlands and Japan that played
Mm.
on Sunday. So it was funny because I am a bit of a chatterbox, as you guys know, when I'm with my friends, and I could give a shit less about the sports that are going on. So I think Chris in particular was slightly annoyed with me distracting from like the bro hang a little bit. Like, and they actually get soccer in its entirety, but like Carrie Ann and I were just like continuing to distract everyone else. It was fun. Anyway, we went to Red Rocks, and this is my like 5th or 6th time going to a show
Wow.
there. This was Paul's first time. I felt a little bad for him because it was like 50 degrees at that point and a storm was coming through. So I got my first like real rainy Red Rocks experience where it was kind of nice at first and then it just got real bad. Not too bad where it was hailing, but it was very windy towards the end. It was very rainy.
'Cause
So
you're
and
kind of stuck, aren't you? Like, because you isn't
yeah,
it quite a walk to the parking? So like you would just be kind of
no,
like
you
still
are
alive. Yeah,
stuck. And
yeah.
in fact, they had an actual thunderstorm a couple weeks ago, and it was like a kids' concert. And I had friends who were saying that they were like covering their kids with their hand because there's nowhere to
Mhm.
go. Like
Yeah.
you
Oh
just
man,
have to tough it out. So anyway, there was a band that opened up for Thievery Corporation called Dirtwire. Have you guys heard of Dirtwire?
Mm-mm.
not heard of
Listen
Dirt
to him a
Wire.
little bit. They play all kinds of different instruments. Um, it was definitely a scene. I have not seen that much smoke in an audience since like Ozfest 2002. Like, I mean, you were just contact high out the ass. People, it was like hippie USA, like fucking funny and fun as hell. Everybody was like grooving and like wanting you to get on their level. It was fun. It was awesome. Paul's over there like, this is the best thing ever. You know, I can't do a British accent, but you know, it works. And it was super fun. Thievery Corporation was great. I, of course, was in the bathroom and they played Lebanese Blonde, so that sucked. I was literally coming back up and heard it, and I was like, "All right, great." So that part blew, but it was super fun anyway. And then yeah, we were just like really high and didn't realize it because of the contact. And so by the end, like Thievery Corporation didn't even headline. This guy Trevor Hall. Have you guys heard of him?
Nope.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I was literally like falling asleep during his set because you know where I'm in my early 40s, the guys are in their late 40s, and all of us were like, "Well, you want to go get on the shuttle?" And it was so sad and pathetic. And so, yeah, that was my Red Rock experience. And then I was super hungover yesterday because that's also part of being in your 40s now.
That's yep.
Ugh,
Yeah, that was it. Damn.
I know, I know. And C even had those like bottles of pre-hangover stuff that supposedly help with, just the initial hangover. Did not help at all. I drank like half a bottle of it. Piece of shit. That will be my unplug for next week. I don't know what the brand is, but I'll get it and I will revolt against them at that point in time.
Is this like a charcoal thing? I remember my sister tried to give me something that was charcoal related.
It's got to be like a liquid charcoal thing. It's like a pre-drink situation where he swears by it. Like
Oh.
when we went to Munich and we were at Oktoberfest, he supposedly drank one of these like tiny little vials every day. And to his credit, he could rally. Like he never got a hangover. He was doing great. So it was like, yes, please, I want one of those before the show. Did not work. Maybe it just combats like the combination of a bunch of marijuana and hard seltzers.
Hmm.
It
I
was good
was
times though.
I was so the show I played was outside on the sidewalk, but there were so many smokers there that you could just I mean, it was like I was like I was like, God, I need a cigarette because I used to always have a cigarette before I perform.
Yeah.
And I was just like, should I have a cigarette? Cough, 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 cough. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh man,
Some lady gave me 2 puffs. That was nice.
that was
That would
nice.
be that would be an interesting sort of study and like kind of just a mind game. I would enjoy playing it anyway. Of like sort of guessing like which bands have like the highest propensity of smokers and then like which ones like like Amy Grant, right? There'd be like the Amy Grant crowd. But then there'd be like I don't know which band do you think has like like where literally like 60% of the auditorium is outside at any point in time. Um
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
I think
any of
with
the
like an Amy Grant concert, it would be more pill poppers than anything else. Like you'd have to incorporate like other drugs
yeah.
Oh,
into
that's
this,
true. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm torn.
I feel like like my first thought was Rolling Stones. It just seems like I'm sure they don't even. I mean, Keith Richards probably still smokes. I don't know, but then I was
He's
like, well,
got to.
but then I went back to like the like Foreigner or Journey or something like that, where it's
That's
like,
yeah.
yeah,
A county
Oh,
county fair circuit probably that's probably a fairly safe band to follow. Yeah, I don't know. I was just curious. That made me think about kind of
do
like
you,
because I think it was like I think it was the They Might Be Giants show that we were at when we went out. Kathy and I went outside for a minute. And like there were way more people outside smoking than I expected. I was like, because especially because I think the show is like
you did say that.
they're like three songs in, and I was just like, yeah, like give it like like seriously. But no, I was surprised. So good for yeah. It seems like that is going to venues is sort of one of the last sort of I don't know where it's. I mean, it's still frowned upon, but it's not like
but yeah, I
ooh
mean, nobody's
right
gonna
They
stop
don't
the
give a shit.
guy who
Yeah.
went to
right.
the
Nobody's
bar
like
was
pointing with their
smoking.
child.
No, you're going to a show on a sidewalk on a street. You don't have a lot, and it's free, so you don't have a lot of leverage. But
That's true.
I
That's
did
true.
I did have my first free open bar tab, but I couldn't drink hardly any because I had a 2.5 hour drive after the show.
Oh,
So
Oh,
the
Tice.
plan
I
was
hate all of that. Ugh.
the plan was to uh, drink through the show and then eat eat some dinner downtown because it was in the downtown area, and then drive home. Well, nothing is open downtown on Saturday or on Sundays and Mondays. So it's not even a single restaurant was open.
oh
The
no.
bar
No.
was the only place that was open. So I had to kind of be like, no. And they were like, listen, the owner, he's like, listen, just tell them to keep your own tab. He's like, I can't give you free drinks because they were losing money on this thing anyway. He's like, I can't give you
Uh-huh.
drinks, but I can charge you, something that's fair. And so I think I had 3 beers and like a mixed drink over a couple hours. And when I went to check out, they're like, you're with the band. You didn't drink nearly as much as we thought you might. This is fine. So that was cool. It was back in the day. Yeah. She was
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
she was like, if you had bought a round of shots for everyone in the bar, you would be paying for it. Like, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway,
Next
yes.
time you got to spend the night, Tice. You got to like enjoy yourself.
I know. I went the night before thinking it'd be fun to hang out. My friend Rich got very sick and threw up like
Oh
as
no.
soon, as soon as we
Oh
got home.
no.
So it was, and it was just a lot of misfires, the whole thing. But anyway, it was fun to play. It was fun. It was fun to do that, and be around a bunch of hipsters. I did find out, Matt. Remember Sam, tour manager Sam?
Yeah, yeah.
He finally stopped working with Train, which made me so happy because he fucking hated that guy. But guess who he's working now? You're not gonna guess. Never mind. It's
No,
Foreigner. He's actually the guy.
no way.
Yeah, he's still
Wow, that's
Foreigner now. And I met a guy there, like a sound roadie guy who worked with Sam on tour with Sister Hazel, and I was just like, this is a weird small world. But
it
anyway,
is.
it really is.
Wow.
Good story,
Memory
Tyson.
lane. Memory lane.
uh, yeah. So I don't know.
Very
That's
cool.
yeah, not really. That's all right.
Try
I,
again. Yeah.
Try
No.
again. Try again. But
it'll
either,
work.
I'll go. Yeah, next time I will definitely stay the night. That's it.
You should. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I will.
You should, and if you let us know in advance, Smith and I can be your freaking groupies.
that's true. We can.
Okay, that sounds
We
great.
can show up.
I will let you
We
know.
will help you with your open bar tab.
Thank you.
Because that's
Yes.
the kind of friends
We
we
will
are.
help you. Yes.
I would expect nothing less. You'd be like, I was traveling.
Anytime.
All I had was my acoustic guitar and my iPad, which I put some lyrics on, and
I will take pictures, video, all the things. You
Oh yeah.
know this. Yeah.
all
It'll be
this,
annoying. It'll
all
be
this
so
stuff.
annoying. Yes.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about headlines?
Headlines. Yeah, let's get into headlines.
Should we?
Of the week.
Should we just talk? You want to just?
Da, da, da,
Do you
da.
want to just do MAGA stuff up top, and then we'll do headlines?
Yeah, let's
so,
get the shit out of the way.
so the UCF fight somehow had 7 technical knockouts. Never happened in the history of UFC or UCF or whatever it is. So like it was a technical knockout 7 times out of 7 matches. One of the dudes said, "What did he say?" He's like, I just want to say that Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right,
Yeah, that guy
America?
fucking
Yeah,
kissed my ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's lovely. Yeah,
This classy, classy dude.
yeah.
And, and yeah, and so and I didn't really watch any of it, but they said that he was like a Roman emperor kind of thing, like where they had like Trump sitting up somewhere like above and looking down. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it was like a gladiator situation where, yeah, like where he just had, homoeroticism beat the shit out of him. I don't know. Like it was like I think that's kind of what it like. That's what like I yeah no that's exactly what it was. A weird deal. Just like I mean like because it's like what was the idiocracy the Comanche guy or whatever like
It
the remember when
was.
he's like dressed
Yeah.
as like a
Yeah.
yeah like yeah
No,
it's
we're
we're there
living that movie
we're
right
there
now.
folks
We're
we're there
there.
folks.
Yeah.
I did,
But yeah.
yeah, I did think it was kind of like funny because the guy, the president, his buddies with President Trump. He's like, we're never doing another one outside again. So I was like, well, that solves that problem of leaving the thing up because he's like, I don't like to stop for rain because they had a rain warning. And I guess they've only had one UFC fight outside before this one. And the president was like, well, can you
Okay.
do another one? And he's like, I lost too much money on this, Mr. President.
Do you know
So
how much money he lost on it? Like the organization itself?
no, I don't. I
I don't
know,
either.
I know
I don't
that
know that we'll
Smith, are
ever
you
know.
looking?
Wow. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
might
exactly.
be.
$7 million in taxpayer monies was spent just for the.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that was just like the
MAGA rules.
yeah.
Fucking
That's
awesome.
real. That's fucking. Yeah, and yet and it's like that waste is basically free at this point compared to everything else. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
no.
that's
Yeah, it
no
was like
shit.
it was just what the it was just like God. It was on fuck you Paramount by the way. It was like another of course I saw it was like streaming live on Paramount. And I'm like, oh fuck you Paramount, because you suck. And yeah, if that wasn't obvious, yeah, prove my virtue.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's just a weird reality that we're living in.
Is there a peace treaty? I can't even read the headlines anymore. I just kind of see like, oh, we reached a deal, and
Well, there
then
is, but Israel isn't about it, right? Like they fired
Yeah,
back and said no.
yeah, they don't
yeah.
agree because it's
Yeah.
more than likely it's an awful deal. So the full text supposedly leaked. It hasn't been verified that it's actually the text. But this one of the earliest things mentioned was that we will be giving them, ladies and gentlemen, $300 billion to rebuild.
Oh God.
Yeah, this will be talked about for decades as one of the biggest just cluster fucks because they're walking away with basically nothing. They have the same sort of tassel agreement that because what Trump's response to his criticism of Obama, and I guarantee you this is what he's going to say, is his
Yeah.
criticism of the Obama. It's like he's like, well, sure, they're going to say they're not going to build any nuclear weapons. That's all it is now. It's we're not getting the uranium. It's just another promise. So he's giving them more money, and he made a bunch of statements. Of course, he did about when Obama, because I guess we do that. I didn't. Apparently, we do kind of pay reparations sort of immediately after conflict sometimes, which seems very wasteful. Seems
Yes.
really wasteful. So
Very much
let
so.
Yeah.
me get this straight. You're gonna destroy a bunch of buildings, kill a bunch of civilians, and then you're going to pay to have the buildings built back up again. And that is called moving forward. It only gives so. And the biggest consent is that the Strait of Hormuz, like they're opening it, but they're still in control of it. Like
Yeah.
nothing has changed there. So it is going to be. I mean, they're going to try to turn this into. It's awful. It's a terrible deal. He just had to get out of it because there's just
Midterms.
yeah,
Midterms, yeah.
midterms. They had to get out of it. So he cut and ran.
Yeah.
As you do. Uh, but yeah,
He keeps
three
saying like
hundred billion.
he keeps saying things like, we were in Korea for 17 years or 21 years. I'm like, that's not the math that I recall from history class. But I don't remember the 27-year long war with Korea or whatever the fuck. He's like, we've only been there 3 months. I'm like, well, we're not even there technically, but we did screw everything else up. Uh, we really
I
did.
know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Yes.
anyway, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. He just had some of his lowest polling ever. So I think yeah, I think and oh I actually forgot this article, but I'm gonna go ahead and mention it because I forgot the headline. But Carville, I think a couple months, 3 months ago, Tyson, you and I were driving somewhere, and and I mentioned this, like, I kind of think that uh, he might resign. Like, I think Trump, if his popularity gets below a certain point, I think he's going to resign.
You do?
Because I think because I think he'll just be frustrated with it, and he'll think like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here,
Yeah.
and I'm taking my Bitcoin money, and
Fire
going
himself.
home. But no, but Carville actually came out a couple days ago and said the same thing. So I was like, yeah. I was like, now Carville's prediction record is fucking tragic over the last 12 months. But did like I like the I because I would have thought that was kind of an insane assumption that this guy would ever give up and quit. But I think he might. Like I
Uh,
think he might blame it on his health. I think that's what we'd see. I think what we'd see is like sort of like it's gonna once his sort of polling goes to like the high 20s and it's not fun anymore.
right.
There's no more fights on the lawn, and and like there's like shit and like sludge growing in the reflecting pond because they don't know how to fix it.
Oh
Like
God, that is
yeah,
something
That's a
else.
mess.
no,
That
no, it's
algae.
gonna be
Fucking terrible.
it's awful. It's so gross. Like apparently they painted it the wrong like with the wrong kind of paint. It's
Did
Of
just it's like
course.
everything he touches.
Did you
Uh,
see? Did you see that they were live streaming the taking off his name off of the Kennedy Center?
Yeah,
yeah,
did
yeah,
see that.
And
that's
uh,
Fantastic.
awesome.
and then
Yeah.
somebody got butthurt over there. I'm assuming it was him. And so he's like, "Get some tarps out there right now." And they're like, "Okay." So
Oh,
the,
is that what a
and
that was the
and
silliest thing.
and the
Oh
tarps are
God.
as of yesterday, we're still up, just covering up where his name used to be.
No.
Yeah, because yeah. So I don't know, but I did.
Such
Oh
a
my God.
fucking
Oh,
baby.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Ugh.
Like yeah. Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, the Kennedy Center is just going to be a joke now anymore because they're going to have to like
I
they replace
know.
their
It's
whole
gonna take
board. Like it's
years.
just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's done. I mean, they effectively destroyed it, and this was just plus it happened on his birthday, which was fucking awesome. I was
that is
like, happy
awesome.
That
Yeah.
was
birthday!
good.
Your
That was
name's
really
coming
good.
down. So like,
They they
yeah.
they appealed it that morning. I'm like, dude, they're already out there with the chisels and the, like the electric ladder. I'm like, I'm like,
Easiest job to
Dipshits.
fill in
Yeah.
America, right there. Is like chiseling that dipshit's name. Yeah, that's
yeah,
gonna turn into a sport. Yeah, when we can. Oh man, like take it down.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So yeah.
He'll never
it's
get his
gratifying.
airport. I'll tell you that.
Nope.
Uh, did we talk about the Meet the Press interview last time? I think we did, didn't we?
I think we did.
I
I think
think
we
we
did.
did a little bit. Yeah.
So
Yes.
okay, yeah. I'm just checking my headlines. Okay, so this is oh, do you? Well, we can get back into it. This is from APnews.com. I was wrong. It wasn't 7 million. It's $60 million and seven federal agencies required to stage Trump's UFC fight at White House. So $60 million, and then
Hashtag worth it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking terrible.
Do you guys think they just made up that thing about the terrorist attack just to get some
Yes, of
stuff?
Well, they actually
course.
did. They did arrest some people today, but so that made it a little more. But yeah, like it doesn't sound like it was that big a deal. At first glance, I didn't get the chance to look at it, but it basically like it was somebody's mom turned him in because he was like making. He was like she was like worried that he was like conspiring with ISIS online and like talking to scary people. So how legitimate the actual threat is remains to be seen. So yeah, I have a feeling it. But I don't know.
I guess it says
Uh,
here that the eight-sided cage held 4,000 people, but they expected 120,000 visitors there. I didn't see any pictures, but I assume that's pretend people, like his inauguration pictures. Is
That's right.
like AI is
Biggest,
gonna.
biggest ever. Biggest ever. Oh God.
That was pretty good,
Fucking
Smith.
dang, I
Biggest
gave him
stuff.
anything. So I practice while I shower. I just do my Trump. Yeah. Man, yeah. No, like, there's no way. Like, yeah, there's no way. Because they I thought like weren't they inviting? That's what we talked about last time was the whole military getting invited if they weren't too fat. They
Too
could
fat,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not too
The
chubby, you can
lean,
go to a
mean
fight.
ones. Yeah.
You gotta
God.
you gotta be thin, and you gotta have a haircut that looks like you could set your watch to, as Homer Simpson would say. But
Did you guys,
Uh,
speaking of that shit, did you see Pete Hegseth, like the videos of him working out?
yes. Yeah.
Tyson, have you seen that shit yet?
no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
He's
no.
doing a
oh.
bench press and it's too heavy for him, and he's literally like is struggling. Like
Ow.
it is the
Ooh.
funniest. God, it warmed my heart.
Um,
Such
Because
a
like you can think of anything that would hurt his feelings, and nothing more than that
no,
image would
yeah.
hurt his feelings more. Like nothing. Like his wife, children accusing him of sexual assault. No, that is like what he did. Oh, wait,
that
I was.
right
It was.
there.
Yeah, it
Oh,
made me. Oh,
I
brought
put that on.
happiness to my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, so good.
I will have to look it up because that's I just put that on a loop in the background, just kind of like go over and over and over
Oh,
again.
it's great. And then look what they posted. It's like completely edited down, like bullshit.
Oh
He's
yeah.
just right there with them. Like he's even doing like these curls, and they're like, that's not even how you do a curl. Like he couldn't lift it up all the way. He was doing like quarter curls, like, oh,
Yeah.
the whole thing. Chef's kiss. Anyway, sorry, Tice.
Oh, you're fine.
Remember when the Dick Cheney workout videos? I want those back. That's the guy
Yeah,
I want to see work out. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
That was the guy who
Cheney.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
stare you right in the eye and have a heart attack in front of you, and you wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
It's shady. You okay, Dick? I think I my mitocardio for something or other. Fucking asshole.
Same old Dick. Yeah, fuck that
That's
guy.
right.
Rest in piss.
So
Yeah.
this is from the Smithsonian. This is probably my favorite news article so far this year, and you're
Oh,
gonna be
wow.
like, why? But so this is from researchers accidentally discovered that humans prefer to turn counterclockwise. They still have no idea why. So this is the effect transcends factors like culture, gender, and handedness, causing the scientists who are initially studying social distancing behavior to scratch their heads. So basically, what they did is they did this study on how people handled social distancing, and what they found out is that like come back here, come back you. Um the so my colleagues realized by chance that in 32 out of the 33 experimental trials, as many as people moved and turned, they noticeably preferred to turn counterclockwise. This was completely unexpected, as at least instinctively, when people walk around randomly, you imagine people turn as their need suits them, with a little sign of an overall preference. But no, it's overwhelmingly proved that people will go in a counterclockwise direction when they're just left to their own devices. Now, why is this my favorite story? Because they found out accidentally, which is amazing. You could never even try to have a study like this because you would never think of it. At least I wouldn't think of it anyway. So, um, that's pretty much it, though. Uh, it was stronger in younger people too. Anyway, uh,
Interesting.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's fascinating. Uh, I don't know why this is a big deal, but it keeps popping up. This is from Entertainment Weekly. Spotify finally eliminates divisive new feature known after users backlash. We know glitter is not for everyone. So they changed out the Spotify little icon on the phones, and now it's like
Did
a
they really? It's still
Oh.
the disco ball on mine.
okay. Well, they're removing the disco ball because people don't like it, and
Good. It's bullshit.
yeah, but what I honestly like. I just can't believe this became such a big deal. Like I mean, it's fine. It's I just it's like you think people
Well,
would
I
have
think that they like it intended it for their anniversary, right? Like it
yeah.
was supposed to be for the anniversary, and then they were just like, fuck it, let's keep it. And so then the design community was like, fuck you. No.
Is that who I have to blame for this? The design community?
Yeah.
All right,
I
that's
don't. I
cool.
don't see this. What is this new disco ball? I have not seen this. Is it? It's
The
It's sort of
Spotify icon on your
yeah,
phone,
the
they
green like
turned
the
it
green
in.
circle with three lines. Yeah.
Yeah, they turned it into a disco ball.
Well,
And
they
it's very
didn't on
dark.
mine.
Whoa, Smith.
Yeah. Well, I'm on
Maybe they
Android,
updated.
so
Oh, maybe.
maybe they just did it
You
for
just
you,
they're like
you Apple
fucking
people.
iOS. Like just let them
They
have it a
might have
little bit
just.
longer. Yeah.
Oh,
uh
you guys have fun your disco balls.
yeah, it's a Spotify has eliminated its temporary disco ball logo. Users reacted negatively to the new design after it was temporarily implemented earlier this year. Change it back. The music stream clever to use the logo to celebrate its 20th anniversary, which makes me feel old because we were early adopters. Uh,
Oof, we were. God,
yeah.
that was right before I moved to New York too. And I remember being in my first apartment being like, Fran Glassman, come over here and look at Spotify. Oh, Jesus. There-
That's a
Just
that's
uh,
felt
a
a couple gray
that's a
hairs pop
really
out.
it's a really bad logo.
It's really
Like it's kind
bad. Thank you,
yeah, it's really
Smith.
bad. I don't know, like no.
well,
Anyway,
it's
Join
yeah,
the
Spotify.
community of taste.
Yeah, I think the
Pitchforks,
other day I realized that like I'd
torches.
been on Spotify for like 15 years or close to 15 years, which is crazy. But
yeah.
yeah,
I
like
I think what isn't the 20th anniversary? Isn't that the disco anniversary? Am I wrong there? I don't know.
that's all I
Uh,
understand it.
As I think, I just needed a little
The
bit.
the discoversary. Yeah, I don't know.
Donna
I think
Summers
you
pops
yeah,
out of
it's
the
cool.
fucking
Yeah,
logo. Yeah, it's
yeah.
something.
You get to designate whichever anniversary you want to as the disco anniversary.
That
I
sounds very
like it.
on
Yeah,
brand for disco. Yes.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely, absolutely.
This is my last one. This is such a no story, but I just thought it was so funny. This is from the Topeka Capital Journal. Kansas agency website features fake AI state house. So, a state government agency tasked with promoting public trust and law enforcement used a fake image of the Kansas State House for its website. So the blah blah blah. They if you look at it too, I'll send you guys a link of it to it. It is very very clearly not the. First off, there's a weather vane at the top of the thing instead of that Asper per Asper, the Native American,
mm-hmm.
and it's also like 3 times taller than it should be, and it seems to be growing. It's very AI, it's like growing out of the wrong spot. Um, See, so the Kansas Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training website, kscpost.gov, had been using the image of the Capitol building in Topeka that appeared to be generated by artificial intelligence. Uh, this is where I just started laughing. Image has two prominent inaccuracies. So turns out that the leader of that organization didn't know the State House image was inaccurate. Mike Brown, the executive in question, told the Capitol Journal he wasn't aware the agency's image was inaccurate until you pointed it out. But he doesn't know whether the image was created by AI. I am not certain. It most certainly was. Our website vendor is the one who used the image on our website. And then,
Ah, yeah, blaming the vendor. There you
yeah.
go. I like to see that. Yeah.
This place is KSC Post. The agency's website adds to promote professionalism, accountability, and public trust. When asked if they'd considered whether using AI to create image could set back those efforts, Brand said yes. That is the meat of the story. He's like, yeah, that's a bad look for us. But the fact that this even made it to print is so funny. Anyway, they're gonna get it fixed right away. Uh, Sure they will. And there you go. All right. They'll probably have to write an RFP and the whole thing. Anyway, those are
I love the thought process here was probably like, oh, I gotta find an image of the Capitol. I could Google that, but I'm gonna be smart about this one. Yeah,
look at
yeah.
that.
Oh, there it
Look
That
at
is a
is.
very kind of
it's very wrong.
like
The
wow.
worst AI I've
Wow.
ever seen,
Is
to
Yeah,
that
be
but
honest.
beachfront? Holy
but
shit! Like that
but
looks
look, like
great.
there's no buildings around it. There's it's like in the forest somewhere. Like I mean
Oh
it's
my God.
all right. That just made me laugh. Okay, all right. Those are my headlines. Merry
Uh,
Christmas, everybody.
That was good.
uh,
Smith, what do you
yeah.
have?
I will say nobody wants to live in AI Topeka either. So
No,
yeah,
no.
put that out there. Thank
Trees,
you. Thank
trees
you.
look good though.
That's right. That's right.
Ugh, good stuff.
Yeah, let me pull up my this comes from Pink News. Not sure where else it would come from. Enemy lesbian nuns quit covenant and or convent rather and marry each other. So yeah, they were apparently
Nice.
they were nuns who were
None
yeah,
love.
none love and
Happy
fell in
Pride,
love
everyone.
and got
I
married.
love it.
Happy Pride,
It's
absolutely.
great.
So this one, a Texas woman injured by McDonald's sausage McMuffin, wholly unfit for human consumption, says lawsuit. This comes from Yvette Hins was seriously and permanently injured by the offending sandwiches and first endured several operations and procedures. She sued
Damn.
civil complaint in Manhattan court. This said that having contaminants, poisons, toxins, parasites, bacteria, germs, and or organisms would and did cause various varieties of personal injury. That is impressive. So I don't know that there has been any additional details about if they are liable or not. But yeah, the list again: contaminants, poisons, toxins, parasites, bacteria, germs, and/or organisms. So not
You-
saying it's not possible.
that's what we
Uh,
call breakfast
That's
around
where you
these
get the
parts.
flavor. Yeah, like that's
absolutely,
part of
absolutely. Right,
the
right. That's
genius, the
part
magic,
of
as Tyson
the
would say. Yeah.
the
Is
magic.
it is McDonald's that served this, or who
That's
served
what
it?
they're saying. Yes, yes,
McDonald's.
yeah. And so I think she just, yeah, I'm not sure what the outcome of this will be. But she had to have several surgeries, and she's attributing it to all to this single
Breakfast
bad
sandwich.
McMuffin. Yes. So
Wow.
yes.
This
Yeah.
is like a toxic Avenger situation where it
I
Yeah.
got
don't know.
dropped in
That
a
would be
vat
kind of
of like
awesome.
radioactive.
It's a bit of a stretch. I
So,
mean, like I don't know. I had to have
I
well,
mean,
6 surgeries.
I typically get diarrhea from McDonald's. Doesn't mean I'm gonna sue them for all they're
that's
worth.
right. That's right. That's right. And it's unfortunate that we don't live in that world just yet, but maybe someday. But
Soon.
uh, Uh, this one comes from CBS News. Fuck you, CBS. Kids lemonade stand
Yes,
robbed.
fucking
Kids
suck.
lemonade stand robbed by two thieves with gun in South Boston. I'm pretty disgusted with it. They're young children. So yeah, so a 11-year-old daughter and his 12-year-old son were selling lemonade, and I guess two 14-year-old boys came up. He showed him his waistband, had a gun in his waistband, and said, "You probably ought to give us that cash," and stole the lemonade
Wow.
money. But they have not been detracted. They will resume. The lemonade stand is back up and operational. They will not be scared. So good for those kids. But
Don't bow
That's
down to terrorists. I like it.
tough,
yeah. That
tough
sounds like
lesson to learn.
that sounds like a Southie thing to me. I don't know.
Yes, I trust me.
I can't guarantee that, but that's what it feels like.
It was. I'm sure that's probably what it
Pull the gun out. How do you
was.
like them apples? Sorry.
This comes from WGTC. I have no idea what that stands for, but it's oh, sorry, WeGotThisCovered.com. Holy shit.
Fantastic. Wow,
Wow.
sir.
Wow. Good job, guys.
Breaking the internet
Again,
boundaries of news.
again, as I typically don't, I have not pre-vetted these. So, Ohio journalist arrested. Colleague believes because he texted Shrek genitalia to state senator. So there's just a lot
Oh,
going on. So an Ohio journalist and
This-
blogger known as the Rooster, okay, Rooster, was arrested at the Ohio State House on Monday. Tyson and I have been there by the State Highway Patrol and booked into Franklin County Jail. Tyson's been there. His crime? Joke. Bad joke. His
That's all right.
crime. Well, this arrest was for telecommunications harassment with the warrant alleging Bynes sent two images to an individual identified only as JC with the intent to harass. Why? So were the offending messages? Max Littman said the arrest was a consequence of Burns texting photos of a cartoon character Shrek's penis to a state senator, namely State Senator Jerry Carino, who Byrne regularly refers to as Little Mussolini. Okay, so I'm not. Well, I don't know. Like, does Shrek expose himself in the car? Or is this something
Well,
that? Well, AI, I'm guessing.
I mean, I just like the idea the senator was like, look at this. It's Shrek's song. Like you just leap there. He's like, it could just be any cartoon
I
green.
like to think that I would know what Shrek's penis looks like, but I'd also like to be surprised. So
Yeah, that's
I
true.
like
same.
think
Yeah.
so. Anyway, I thought that was interesting.
Yes.
But that also like a great if you're gonna get arrested, that's the way to do it. Because like it makes everyone smile. Like everyone smiles. That's
I'm
not
full of
only a
joy.
that's like
Yeah.
not only a victimless crime. That's like a plus crime. It like makes society better, which is rare. It's a rare thing. Next, this one, oh, little Marco. Rubio compares UFC to moon landing. So yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. Secretary of
He
State
wants
Marco
Cuba
Rubio.
so bad.
Oh, he really,
Yeah,
oh,
it is.
he really
Uh,
does. There's compared to UFC to America's monumental 1969 moon landing ahead of UFC Freedom 250 event at the White House. When President Kennedy announced that we were going to put a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth, no one thought that was possible,
A
and we did
fucking
it.
dork.
Marco Rubio. Oh my God. this was such a big weekend for Marco. I just like all these giant men around, and I'd be
Yeah.
looking up and being like, ah, I'm like grow up to be one of these guys. But no,
So,
oh my god, yes, that's
yeah,
exactly like the moon landing.
he's quickly losing the
Uh,
plot. He's
a
losing his
little bit,
own
a
plot.
little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and I thought I had one more. Oh yes, this. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. That's old news, fake news. That's my fake news folder. I almost went into. This one
When in doubt.
comes from Tom's Hardware. New malware campaign tricks AI scanners with fake nuclear weapon prompts.
Oh.
Malicious code triggers safety failsafe so scanners skip the payload. So basically, if you've ever seen like the malware where like it says like your hardware, your hard drive's locked, you've got to send like such and such amount of money to this address, and then we'll unlock and we'll protect your computer. This basically tells them that like they're responsible for launching nuclear weapons, and if they don't pay the ransom, they're going to kill millions of people.
Oh
It's a
wow.
step up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. You got to be real dumb to fall for this one, but I appreciate their chutzpah here. They're really thinking,
Yeah,
yeah, like let's go next level with this shit. Like,
that's
you know,
true.
I can't be responsible for the death of 30 million children if I don't send,
Yeah.
So anyway, the
Here's
links
my
these people will.
here's my $6. Sorry.
Like yeah, for $6. That also was the red flag with the threat.
Yeah.
$6
Mhm.
did not seem like nearly enough if you had the codes
No.
to launch the nuclear weapons for $6. You're just kind of a jerk at that point, aren't you? It's
Yeah.
really not even about the money.
You're
You're
A
just
little
being
bit.
kind of
A
being
little
a
bit.
nuclear dick. Yeah. Anyway, those are my headlines.
Nuclear dick.
Nice.
Nuclear dick.
uh,
Nuke
very
the
What
nice.
was the
whales.
quote, Tyson? I am not a nuclear playboy. That was like always one of my favorite quotes. Yeah.
There's
I
a,
am not a nuclear playboy. Yeah.
there's a Simpsons line. It's like, do you really believe that they should nuke the whales? Got to nuke something. So,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh, that's good. I just have a couple. This one comes to us from HuffPo.com. Stop what you're doing and watch this interview with a GOP frontrunner in Colorado. I don't know if you guys watched John Oliver and
Oh,
Yeah.
are familiar
absolutely. I
with
know
Yeah.
Victor
exactly what you're
Mark.
talking about. It's awesome.
There is
Yeah.
an interview that was conducted, and basically, this just highlights some of the parts of the interview. It does also like kind of go into what was discussed, but it was with Kyle Clark of Nine News, and so just to break it down, Victor Marx has claimed to have been forced to kill a man at the age of 7. Got upset at Clark for asking if he's killed people as an adult. Took credit for helping rescue 43 missing children in Florida, yet could not offer any proof of that, nor rescuing more than 45,000 women and children, which he's also previously asserted before removing the claim from his campaign website. And it goes on and on from there.
That
This
guy's,
guy is bad shit, MAGA.
yeah.
Fantastic. I do love that our governor Polis, which I'm going to be very sad to see leave this year, he right after it was posted and gaining a lot of traction, he wrote, "I have killed 0 people, and you can take that to the bank." Love you, guy. Love you. We'll miss you.
And
The next one is from Euronews.com. Gwyneth Paltrow facing backlash for tone deaf luxury Israel real estate advertisement. Have you guys seen this?
No. That's
Oh, fuck.
that's kind of on
Guys,
brand.
just Google Gwyneth Paltrow real estate and it will pop up. It is a full-blown ad campaign for Israel real estate,
Oh,
and
yep.
people are fucking pissed at her because a couple days before this she was in an interview and basically said, like, tongue-in-cheek, that her husband gets a little disappointed in her sometimes because he thinks she's a Republican, and she's like, I just don't really care either way. Fast forward to this tone deaf as fuck ad coming out. People are like, holy shit, there's literally a genocide going on, and you're a part of this crazy ass advertisement. You
Yeah.
suck. So, yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, stick to goop, maybe. It's not
She
looking good
is
for you, girl.
she has a long history of being very wrong. I mean, but just being completely out of touch with reality.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
big
if
time.
it's 2026 and you're disappointed with Gwyneth Paltrow, that shit's on you at this
Yeah,
point.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying. Like
we're
her and
way
Chris
overdue. Yeah.
Martin consciously uncoupled. Like she fucking thought of that bullshit term, guys.
Fuck.
So
What is
join
consciously?
us.
What does
Yeah.
that mean? They mean they broke up?
Yeah, they got a
Yes.
divorce. They wanted,
I didn't.
yes, they decided to get a divorce, in
I did
other
not know
words.
this. I did
Yeah.
not know this.
It
Yeah.
was a
Wow.
little while
Consciously
ago.
uncoupled. Yeah.
Yeah, they made it as douchey as they could possibly make it sound.
They
And I'm pretty
really
sure.
did. We're
And
best friends still. Blah, blah, blah. All this crap. I'm like, yeah, right. Let's talk
Yeah.
to Chris about that. Let's see.
Wow. They were
No, that
together for like a
guy's,
long time too, weren't they? Like
they were.
yeah, they
long
were.
time. Sure. Yeah.
I
Wow.
I
mean,
think
they
he.
popped out a couple kids with weird names, Apple and Cinnamon. I don't know what the other one's name is.
Vagina. Uh, there's
Toast crunch.
Yes,
Oh
and
man.
there are the candle
If I
vaginas.
had three
Yeah.
children, I would have called them cinnamon toast and crunch. I think those would
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh.
that's such a
Never
loss
too
for
late.
this world.
Maybe the state will give me
Get ready.
one
Get
shot.
ready.
Yeah, it could be like only one condition. I get to rename them. They're
Yeah,
teenagers.
yeah.
Kathy, heads up, girl.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's worth
god.
it.
Worth it. Worth it. These aren't really headlines. They've just been around the news, so you can kind of see it everywhere and anywhere. But the Nixon 5,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes.
Oh shit. Yeah, defeated the San Antonio Spurs 94-90 in game 5 on Saturday. And New York just went batshit crazy. Like I had
Ooh.
friends texting me videos from like outside their apartment. Like the entire city went fucking bonkers.
Wow.
And there
That's
was some shit that was not great, like a couple of buses burned and like just
Hey,
like
that's not
typical
bad. It's
crazy
just
shit.
two.
yeah.
But
But typically, I'm guessing at least like one bus probably burns on a normal day in New York City.
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
that's not
Like,
so bad.
not so
fine.
bad. Not so
You gotta
bad.
crack some. You gotta crack some eggs. I mean, it was like
You
52
have
years.
to.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time. It really,
Yeah,
we need something to inspire us again, and that's
that's
pretty
true.
fucking inspirational. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for everyone, especially Spike Lee. Holy shit, that guy really put in the work over the.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he really.
Yes, he did.
He's no
Oof.
fair weather fan. He's in
No,
that.
he is not. No, he is not. Or Ben Stiller for that matter. Ben was out there with his little iPhone, like recording everything. Dad of the year for the fucking Knicks. And then lastly, RIP to British artist David Hockney. He passed away at 88.
Yes.
And he's really cool. I liked him as a person probably more than his art. He was just part of like the pop art movement. He did like, what do they call it? Like stylized realism. My favorite part about him is that he hated photography as an art form, and he talked a mad bunch of shit on it. Like could not
Interesting.
get over it. But really cool guy, really interesting work. Some of it I like, some of it, again, subjective, but cool guy. So, and he lived a long life, 88. That's fucking crazy. It's
Yeah.
good. So, anyway, headlines. That is it.
Very
We've
nice.
done it.
Very good.
That was yeah.
I don't really. I was gonna say. I guess I've listened to enough of the book that I can plug it. It's been reading, listening to Trouble Boys, the book story of the replacements. It's
Ooh.
Yeah.
quite a story. I knew a bunch of the stuff going in because if you write a term paper on the replacements for your senior high school composition English class, you pick up a few things here and there. But yeah, it's definitely worth a read if you like the replacements. It's kind of a neat microcosm in this thing. Have you read it, Matt?
No, I haven't.
There's a lot in there about REM that I had no idea about.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Oh,
about how, and because
now he's in.
well, I didn't realize that Peter Buck used to like just take drugs and drink all the time just as much as the replacements did, and they just didn't do it on stage live. They would say.
Oh,
So
interesting.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. So yeah, I would highly recommend. It's kind of a sad story too, to be honest with you, but It's long. It's like 26 hours. So anyway, and then I'm going to defer my other plug until we Dawson introduces it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Tice.
Sure,
Ugh.
Matt, you got anything?
Smith.
You know what? I thought I did, and finding it. So I think I'm going to defer to also to the one we have in common, this which we all watch, which is very exciting.
It's true.
I think, and so I guess we'll lead into this, and so we'll let Dawson kind of because she was her dibs, and I don't know what my response was, but I think collectively it was like, what the fuck, holy shit, and like then we're
Yeah,
like,
we had
there,
a lot of holy
um,
shit, what the fucks
yeah.
in our little chat. Yeah.
And but no, it was great. God, there was something. It'll come to me. I'll circle back around if I can. I thought I bookmarked it, and
I,
apparently not. So
again, I didn't know anything about going in. I didn't watch any of the clips or anything. So, and I think that is the way to watch it. But we're going to spoil it anyway. So, if you
yeah. So,
should we just
Dawson, go
say
ahead and tell us about
Yeah,
then
we'll
we'll
talk
put
about.
the documentary, get into the rest of my
Yes.
shit. So there, and okay, let me preface it with, for a couple of days, I kept seeing this documentary called Maternal Instinct #1 on Netflix. And I'm like, I don't know, like tiptoeing around it. And so this weekend I was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch it. And then I watched it and then I posted in our chat, holy shit, you guys have to see this. And then Smith was like, we watched it last night. What the fuck? Then Tice, I don't know when you watched it,
I just finished it
semi recently.
an hour and 15 minutes ago. I finished it.
Okay. Oh,
So
while it's fresh. Okay.
yeah,
So
Oh
Tice,
so
yeah.
you set
Yeah.
it
You're
up for
gonna.
the audience since you've watched
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
so
Provide the
there's
details.
Yeah.
so it's ostensibly about this girl who seems to be a social chameleon. She's kind of like life of the party. She has no boundary issues. She's clearly a sociopath.
Yes,
But
big time.
anyway, so the story is about how she lives in this small. Was it DeKalb? No, it wasn't. It was in a town in Oklahoma, I think, just north of Texas borderline. Anyway, it's a story about this girl. She meets this guy. He's a cowboy. She's a cowgirl. They're really into cowboy shit. Everyone seems to
Oh,
be
their
in.
house is atrocious.
It's just all cowboy nonsense. You know, cowboy
Yeah.
photo shoots, cowboy reveal, gender reveals. I mean, anyway, and that's fine if that's your thing. But anyway,
You
so
didn't like that gender reveal, Tice, where they brought out a cow and a fucking
I was just like, who?
uh,
I when they said that was her dad, I was like, but she speaks to her dad, but not her mom. I honestly, I was like, what?
there's a
So
lot of shit going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
so like basically like so spoilers. Here's the spoiler. So anyway, so she kind of starts dating this guy. She's definitely fucking him. And then she's just like, I'm gonna move into your house, and I'm also gonna get $8 million because I come from oil money. And she's like 27, it turns out. And then you just start to find out all the shit that she's done in her life so far, including having two kids. She says that she's pregnant, but she had a hysterectomy, so that's impossible. So she's
Yes.
faking being pregnant. She
Yes.
buys the little body glove, the little baby bump, and everybody and people because it's a small town, small community. People start talking about her and different things like that. And
They
then
start picking up the scent of bullshit.
yeah,
And they're like, how is she gonna
Yes.
pull this off?
yeah, because
Basically.
everybody knew that she wasn't really pregnant. And
Yeah.
especially when she was 10
Because
months
it was
pregnant.
like a town of like 4,000 people. So
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
small.
so it's such
Everybody
a
knows
small
everybody.
community.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah. So like right. Like it's like Hayes gossip times 5. Like that's the impactfulness because
Yeah.
it's just like laser focused. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's yeah, and so it just gets like so then everybody's just kind of watching her being like, well, how's she gonna get out of this one? And then, like it turns out she did all kinds of fraud. Uh and then
All kinds.
the way she solves her problem is legitimately was I was afraid would happen based on the opening scene when they say that,
Yeah.
when they said that the umbilical cord's still there. I was like, that can't be a good sign. And so I don't think we'll spoil it, but it is it's different. It's above and beyond as far as a docudrama series goes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty shocking profile of a legit sociopath, like you
Oh,
said, Tice. Like,
absolutely. Like
I
Yes.
was like legit scared afterwards, like chills. This is not
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
sort of
no.
thing.
It kind of like initially I thought it was gonna be like, oh, this is kind of adorable, cute nuts, and then it's like, oh, fucking evil, scary nuts by the end.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's kind of the, like that's really kind of because I was like, oh, this is like she looks like she's a mess, and
yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Her
Yeah.
her big thing is like she thinks one step in front of the other, but she doesn't think 10 steps ahead. She thinks one. And eventually,
Yeah.
and that keeps coming to bite her in the ass every step of this journey until the very last step where really bit her in the ass. And so yeah, I just was like, I mean, the thing was, what was she gonna say? They're gonna know even that that's not, that's not her
Yeah.
yeah.
baby. So, so,
No.
so
But
anyway, I don't know. Yeah, but it was definitely worth watching. Maternal Instinct. I did not see it coming, and
I didn't either.
I probably wouldn't
There
watch it.
I
But
no, and it's gotten. I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any buzz about it or anything. So I'm sure next week because
Next
we're
week will
usually sort
yeah.
of kind of the what we're on the cutting edge. We're the what are
I
the
would
we're
say
the
yes, with
tastemakers.
documentaries. Yeah.
We're the tastemakers for
there you
the
go.
nation.
There you
Uh,
go. That'll be the next documentary we watch. The
right,
Yeah.
Tastemaker.
the
Tastemakers.
tastemakers. That's not what they call
We
that.
could
I
still
don't.
change Jabberjaw, guys.
I will say that it clocks in at like an hour and 36 minutes, and the pacing is excellent. As far as these things going to
The
go,
pacing is very good. It's
is
a really well-made documentary, I
yeah.
thought.
And I didn't get to the point where I was like, oh, I know what's going to happen because I kind of thought, but I didn't know. And you know how it is.
You know who my favorite person was though? Her friend that was just like, "You're batshit crazy," and basically it was just like the whole time, like, "I've known she's crazy. That's why I stopped being friends with her." Like all this stuff. Like there's a certain type of like sassiness to her, and like how her and her other friend would like check on her on Facebook and be like, "Oh, she's still batshit
Yeah,
crazy, if
oh
not
yeah.
more."
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
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 You
No.
guys got a couple of those guys in your friend circle, don't
No comment, but
you?
yes,
It's
God,
healthy.
yes,
It's
yeah.
healthy. Oh, before I hand it off, I did remember my plug. I just couldn't remember the name. Dawson, I'm wondering if you've seen this. It is on HBO Max, and it is called uh, "Bring Me the Beauties," a model cult.
Oh,
Have you
Yep,
seen
I
this yet?
just finished it last night.
Okay, all right.
Yep,
So
and it was on my
I
list.
will. Well,
No,
I will.
you talk about it. I'm good
Oh,
with it. Yeah, go for it.
it ended stronger. I will say I'm curious to hear your perspective. I think it ended stronger than we thought it was going to. It was
Yeah.
kind of one of those things where it was kind of again we were kind of
Started
half in,
teetering out in the middle a little bit.
but it is about this like ridiculous looking. I think that's fair. Like kind of male
No, it
models,
is.
like kind
Like
of a
Jonas came into the room and he was like, "That can't be his real face." And I
no.
go,
It
"Oh
looks
no, it's
no.
yeah, yeah."
So he was like a legitimate, like attractive, like male model in like the 60s. And then over the course of like 20 years, I mean,
Many
does all this.
faceless later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks like a living Ken doll, like
Ugh.
just weird and fake. And like, but he starts this thing called, well, like, it's like a two-word, like, I don't
Oh
know,
God, I'm brain farting.
infinite
Producers.
hand, like infinite hand job or something like that. It's something like that. It's like,
I'm in.
so it's like okay, it's like follows all of
Infinite
the cult
hand job.
cliche. That's my cult, so I'm TMing that shit right now. But
It's
no,
Mm.
called
but like
it's called that or eternal values. Eternal
eternal values.
values.
That's right. That's right. Eternal values. Uh,
I don't know. I bought it. I bought it.
basically,
Uh,
basically interchangeable as far as I'm
Actually, but
concerned.
that as you learn more and more about the cult makes a lot
Yes.
of sense.
But
Yeah.
anyway, but like he has, and it's like this. It's the same exact tropes as every cult. Like
Every one of them.
like
Yeah.
don't tell your friends, and like, but and clearly, and here's my take. This is my hot take on it. But I think, and we kind of this was kind of verified later. But like my think was like he was just like he was gay, and he didn't want to admit it, and so he told all these
He
people around him
well, I
that
was
they
about
couldn't.
to big spoiler alert, but
Oh,
fuck it.
I hope I
Yeah.
didn't. I know, but no, but like,
No,
but anyway,
it's
like
not, but
I
I
don't.
was about to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like basically just saying like you can't be in love with everyone, you have to follow me, and it's all this, and then he sells crystals for like a lot of money. So again, it was very standard cult, but the people who are like in the cult are rather interesting because well, I don't know if I've given away too much or not, but like it's a lot of very attractive people,
I don't
and
think you're giving away too much. Yeah, they're all
yeah,
models for the most
yeah,
part, I
it
would
would basically
say,
be
or
like, yeah, I think
just
it was
like,
like the most successful male. One of the guys, and like the guy behind the money was like one of the guys who was like a very famous male model in like the
yeah.
80s and 90s. Like he was friends with Fabio, if that tells you anything
And
about
Fabio was
how
big shit back in the day. And
Fabio
also
was huge shit
Fabio
back in
turns
the day.
out to be like a pretty fucking cool dude, like
He
a
was a
good
nice
friend and
dude.
like
He
yeah,
did. He did.
yeah.
Fabio comes through for you. I've always said that.
Always trust those locks. And with that kind
My
of
brother Fabio. He
luscious
looks,
lock of hair.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's good.
I hadn't seen him in a minute, but he's as distinguished. Still got the locks.
Still
Yeah.
got the locks, still rocking
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
he was doing, to be fair, he was doing like his interview from like a garage with like multi-million-dollar cars. That's where I would do the interview too. So good on you,
I thought of
Fabio.
you with that, Smith. I was
I
like,
was like, this
yeah,
is
that was a
exactly
nice.
where I
That
would.
was just sliding that in there.
I was
Yeah.
like, at first I was like, hey, that's douchey, and I was like, but that's you. Then I changed my outlook.
That's on brand. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oh, going back and forth.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's
So
pretty
those were.
interesting.
It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent.
Yeah, I liked
Three
it.
episodes, I think. I think it was
3
three
episodes.
episodes.
They're
Yeah,
all like an hour long, I feel
yeah,
like.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
yeah, I liked it a lot as well.
If you like cult
Definitely.
documentaries, which there's a lot of them, like it's a
There's
good.
a lot of them, but that's one of the
Right.
best ones, I would
That
say.
was good.
And
Yeah.
also one I was not aware of. Because I think the funniest part, and I'm not really, if I'm giving away too much, I apologize. This is a slight spoil. But like, yes, as Smith was saying, it's like a cult of models, beautiful people, don't touch each other. It's not what this is about, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden the cult leader, it like sees that people are starting to hook up with each other. And he's like, well, if you want to, mess around with each other, then it can only be within the cult. So then it like starts this whole like circle jerk of like incestual, like, and it just kind of goes from there. And that's a funny thing to me about cults. It's like they're just so like hard edged on like what their beliefs are. No, they're not. Bullshit.
Make
Like
it
as
up.
soon as like, especially like sex gets involved, out the fucking window. Anything goes.
God damn,
It's
you're right. I
great.
never really thought
You know
about
what I
that. You're
mean?
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like yeah. Oh wow.
Like
It's all very
this guy was
rigid
like a
until it's rigid.
closeted
Yeah.
gay man. I feel bad for him, but then it was just like, you know what? Why not? Let's just
Yeah.
go there.
Well, I
If
think
every
wasn't that his? Well, I think that was his thing because I think he said, "Well, if you guys can have sex, then we all get to have sex
we
with each
all get to
other."
have sex.
And so that
Yes.
was very convenient. He's like, "How does this work for me?" And he was like,
Right.
"Aha." And so,
Light bulb moment.
but there were legitimately like at least a couple dudes in that movie that like were still like kind of with the whole idea. It was interesting. Like even
They're
after
still
all
tough.
this time.
Like one of them was doing Tai Chi, and then he was like, I'm still on a like spiritual path. And I was like, bro, you need help. You need help right now. Ugh.
I know, but good stuff. Good stuff.
It is good stuff. Very good
Uh,
stuff. And then also I have a few other plugs. Season 2 of Four Seasons came out on Netflix, starring Tina Fey, Carrie Kinney, Silver, Coleman Domingo, Will Forte. It's great. I actually liked it more than the first season. Have you guys watched the second season
No.
yet?
I haven't watched the first, yeah. So
It-
is it worth watching? Like I know this is your kind of
Yeah.
area. So okay.
I
All right.
love it. Tice, you watched the first season, right?
No, we haven't seen it
No?
yet. But I
Okay.
read a review of the second season. They said that they liked season 2 better too because it
Yeah.
distances itself from the movie, I guess, from the plot of the movie.
It definitely distances it kind of makes a name for itself, like what it's actually doing now as a television show and not just the Alan Alda version. So yeah, I liked it a lot. It's very entertaining. It's a lot funnier and just I don't know, the relationships are a bit more real than they are in the first one. So big fan of that. And then there is another documentary on Netflix because shocker, watching all the documentaries, called Truth and Tragedy of Mariah Wilson. Have you guys heard of this?
Mm.
It's about a cyclist named Mariah,
Oh
aka
yes,
Mo. Did you
that's
see it,
good. Yeah,
Smith?
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I think.
Very good. It's kind of heartbreaking. It like if maternal instinct is batshit crazy, this is just really sad, and also involves a crazy woman.
Mhm.
So that's all I'm gonna say. Mariah and like what she was doing in the cycling world was like really great, and what her family does after, just like in a weird sort of way, kind of inspirational. How people like can move through grief in a healthy way, I guess.
Yeah.
That was my major takeaway. So, and also bitches be crazy. God damn. And
Well, so
then there is a newest show on Apple called Widow's Bay. Have you guys started
we've been
that?
watching it. Yeah, it's good.
I like it a lot. It's like
Yeah.
a, I don't know, Smith, would you call it like a horror comedy kind of mix?
It's kind of dark comedy. It's different because well apparently and Kathy kind of picked up this on first. She's like, is this written by Stephen King? Because it has a lot of
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Stephen King
yeah.
feel to it. And
Yeah.
when I actually
Jonas
looked
said
it up,
the
I was
same
like,
thing.
oh, and we
Yeah.
looked it up and apparently it's not based on anything he's done, but it's very heavily inspired. Like it's basically like
Okay.
super fan. Like and so basically he tries to find sort of I think he really tried to identify as like as many sort of Stephen King isms as he possibly
Mhm.
could and cram it in. But it's excellent. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's I think the season finale is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's on
Is that this
tonight.
week? Oh
I think it might
shit.
be tonight. I'm not
We got to
100%
catch
sure, but I
up.
think because Kathy's sister was watching it, and so I think it might have been on tonight. So don't hold me to that. But yeah,
I won't.
good stuff.
Cool.
Thanks.
I
Thanks.
Nobody will hear.
Can I
was
get
gonna
a can
say
I get
because
a
I've
can I get a
literally
memo of
watched like
understanding?
2 episodes, and then we took a break for just the weekend. Anyway, I'm talking out
Yeah,
loud.
no, it's good.
Or thinking out loud. Do you guys want to talk about unplugs? I know we said at the beginning not really any, but now I kind of have one.
Oh,
uh,
well, you go with it. We
yeah,
our unplug. I think we mutually agreed was the UFC
UFC, yeah,
spectacular
yeah,
uh Freedom Fuckers 250 or whatever. I don't know what it was
yeah.
called, but
yeah, and just
it's
to
over
like,
now.
yeah, it's over now. It was a complete waste of time and money, and I would like to say a fuck you to the quote unquote celebrities that went, like Jack Osborne and fucking Nate Bargatze, who say they're not political, and those fucking guys were there with their little American flag pins, taking selfies with all these fucking fascist idiots. So I'm just like, go fuck yourselves. Just own up to it. Like don't be little pussies anymore.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's how a C-lister gets to feel like an A-lister for a day. So you know what I mean? Like that's exactly why they do it. That's exactly why they do it. I mean,
Oh,
like camp. It's like going to
I
yeah,
know it
like
is.
going
It's
to
like
celebrity
idiot
camp.
camp. Gross. Anyway,
Well,
that's
it doesn't
it.
sound like it's probably going to happen again.
I don't think
So
it's gonna
I
happen
don't
again.
know.
Nope.
I don't know. I look forward to like the Barnum and Bailey, traveling circus being on the White House. Well, what other sort of just general festivals we're just going to have on the and events?
Yeah,
Uh,
so
I
they're
can't
gonna
wait.
ruin that lawn as much as possible.
Just like the reflecting pool. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. We got work to do. This grass is way too green.
just build him the fucking giant gold bouncy house that he wants, and let's
Yeah,
be over with it.
yeah, yeah,
All it
And with the
takes.
McDonald's, put a fucking like build a brick and mortar McDonald's on the fucking White House lawn.
that's true.
Oh, we
Finally.
might have to. I might have to put AI on
You-
this case. We might have to build the what is Donald Trump's ultimate front lawn look like.
It's a
Oh,
gold fucking small
oh,
ass shack.
like a wet T-shirt contest going on in one
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah.
Tagline is "Show me your burgers," and
Oh,
it's just ladies with burger pasties and
oh God.
American flag
Take
crotch
me away
underwear.
from Donald Trump's brain. It's a terrifying place.
I saw a sticker on a
All
car yesterday, and it said, "I like big boobs and small government." I was like, okay.
Nice.
Class
Yes.
act. I pulled him
I
over.
dig it.
really
Oh,
is. Ah,
Oh, what a world, gentlemen.
yep.
Always a
It is. Well,
pleasure.
yes, it
Always
was.
a
It was.
pleasure.
Yes.
And we will be back next week.
We
Yes.
will, because we're going to
We're
need
starting
to
a
get back
trend.
together to get
Yeah.
through this whole thing.
Yes.
So
All of
yeah.
it. All of the craziness.
Are you in
Uh,
Colorado next week, man?
we are leaving on Saturday. Yes, we will have to see if we can do one on the
Oh
while we're
shit.
on the road,
Yeah.
because we're gonna be in the greater Denver area next week. So we're rolling through Hayes to see my folks and stuff for Father's Day. And then we're gonna be in Denver on Monday for like I think it's like Friday or Saturday. So we're there for a handful of days. Hopefully the weather's nice, but we're really looking forward to it. Howie's super excited.
I'm
Howie's
sure.
very excited.
Yay. Yeah.
Very excited to get
Mountain
out of the
time.
state. Yeah, he likes mountain time. He likes mountain time because he's a good boy. All right.
It's a good one. All right. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Bye.
Let's see
Bye.
you do. Bye.
What is
What's he
he
got?
doing?
I don't have anything. Here. This is Queso Fresco's first ribbon that he's ever won.
Aww.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's a nice ribbon.
What was he doing? He was doing a scent trial. So, not great. That's all I got.
Damn it, Tyson.
I can't turn that off because I'll probably accidentally hang up the phone.